If you keep up with rap culture, then you may have heard the term Opps thrown around quite often. But if you haven't, Opps has become one of the most common names used by rappers to refer to their opponents or enemies. However, Opps is an abbreviation that has been used in hip-hop for decades, with some of the biggest rappers of all time using the phrase. More recently, you won't believe some of the rappers who have been calling out their so-called Opps and how things have escalated. Keep watching till the end of this video to find out about rappers ready for Opps. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks. NBA YoungBoy threatens his ops Lil Durk. Now, NBA YoungBoy is no stranger to threatening and inciting violence against his ops. He also loves to throw subtle digs at them, or not so subtle, throughout his tracks, most of which end up becoming purely diss tracks. NBA YoungBoy is infamous for beefing with rappers such as Lil Durk, Gucci Mane, NLE Choppa, and so many more. NBA YoungBoy has recently been displaying a more aggressive demeanor than normal. On Bring the Hook, he went after all of O-Block, and then again on I Hate YoungBoy, which targeted a group of rappers rather than just one. On his track Know Like I Know, which was also released this year, he savagely slammed NLE Choppa and Lil Durk with rude subs. Now, YB, who is now under house arrest in Utah, awaiting prosecution on federal firearms charges, is threatening all of his targets, if not all of humanity, with paper currency. NBA YoungBoy and his current op, Lil Durk, recently threatened each other by scribbling their threats in cash. A real rapper way to diss each other while still showing off their wealth and riches, right? YB started the back and forth writing, "You're going to die," aimed at Durk, prompting him to respond with a simple, "Hurry up." This threat is yet another to add to the books, as these two continuously go at it back and forth publicly. Some even believe that Durk was responsible for the killing of a YB's lookalike, which we will touch on very shortly. You don't want to miss that. Instead of this money threat causing fear on social media, the insults traded between the rappers spawned a money challenge, in which singers like Future and Wiz Khalifa participated, oblivious of the challenge's sinister beginnings. It all really stemmed from Lil Durk's track that he released, Aha, which is a ferocious album that blurs the line between art and reality. Of course, YoungBoy assumed the lyrics were a direct diss at him, which they most likely were, so he took no time in responding. As mentioned earlier, YB replied with I Hate YoungBoy, a heated single, with various lyrics directly aimed at Durk, along with various other big-name rappers. NBA YoungBoy Ops tragically mistake him for someone else. Speaking of YoungBoy and his ops, a YB lookalike was found dead back in January, according to various online reports. Police are still currently investigating the homicide to see if one of NBA's ops was the one who killed him in a tragic case of mistaken identity. Lil Peanut, also known as NCAA YoungBoy, was the man who was sadly found murdered. Earlier this year, the rapper was apparently shot and killed in the woods near his house in Alabama. The 21-year-old influencer was recognized for closely resembling NBA YoungBoy, and when we say resemblance, we mean they look like identical twins. Social media fans are still requesting that Alabama police investigate the likelihood that YB's ops killed Peanut. It would make sense if they had mistaken him for YB, as they look literally identical, and he is also notorious for having various ops who basically hate the up-and-coming rapper. This is yet another tragic, unnecessary death within the rap community and highlights just how dangerous and reckless those within this scene can be. Death is becoming more normal, even encouraged by some, which is very scary to think about, with more and more rappers passing away due to this rap violence. Next up is rapper DaBaby and his ops. If you know anything about the rapper, then you know he is probably one of the top 5 most controversial artists in the rap scene. Whether it be digs against his ops or just generally offending the entire public with his homophobic, crazy statements, this rapper definitely knows how to cause a scene. DaBaby has so many ops, it's hard to count them all on one hand. You won't believe some of the things that come out of his mouth. The rapper's most recent op drama is with fellow rapper Memo 600. DaBaby has just released his collaboration album with NBA YoungBoy as he works to put his controversial past behind him and gain more recognition based on his music, not his crazy antics. The album has garnered a lot of positive feedback, as well as some criticism. Memo 600, a Lil Durk affiliate, has been the source of much of the criticism against DaBaby and his new track. Memo 600 is a promising rapper from Chicago. Most notably, he's also a member of Lil Durk's Only the Family group, which definitely explains a lot, as Lil Durk and YoungBoy are practically arch nemesis. Just recently, the rapper took to Twitter to slam DaBaby with the following tweet: "I can't blame DaBaby. That man he thought was going to save his career. Ouch." Better Than You, a collaboration between DaBaby and NBA YoungBoy, has also reached the top of the charts. Memo 600's issue is that the rapper partnered with YoungBoy despite the fact that the Baton Rouge native has a grudge against Lil Durk's clan. However, it seems DaBaby's fans are behind him on this one, and it was only a matter of time before he chose to clap back. The Charlotte rapper replied to the tweet in a March 8th Instagram post, calling him out for attempting to take advantage of the situation in order to get a better position with the right people, aka Lil Durk and his team. When it comes to deciding business partners, he also stated that nothing will sway him. Quite a tame, surprising reply from the notoriously controversial rapper. Lastly, Gucci Mane sends shots at Opps NBA YoungBoy. In another very recent rap beef that just keeps getting better, Gucci Mane has responded to NBA YoungBoy, one of his current ops, after the up-and-coming rapper dropped a track that dissed a handful of beloved rap stars titled I Hate YoungBoy. In a very quick response, Gucci just dropped his new single, Publicity Stunt, which features a diss against YB. The song includes a reference to YoungBoy's 2019 single, Make No Sense, which includes the lyrics, "I feel like Gucci Mane in 2006. Gucci finally answered to the new track from his op, I Hate YoungBoy, which was released recently. Gucci uploaded a photo on Twitter on March 4th, 2022, with the message, "I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006, which is a phrase from YoungBoy's previous single, Make No Sense, which was released in 2019. This suggested that Mane was about to release his own diss track in response to what the young rapper said about him. While Gucci does not specifically reference YoungBoy in his new song Publicity Stunt, he does allude to their conflict in a number of his lines. He's trying to perform a publicity stunt. The rapper continues, "Don't talk on my name, don't get thrown in a blunt. You may diss all you want, you'll still get a response." The song's most notable reference to YoungBoy, though, comes at the end. Gucci's voice may be heard imitating the rapper as he says, "I thought you felt like Gucci Mane in 2006. Fans have expressed their admiration for his new song and his calm response to YoungBoy's recent diss track on Twitter. So how will YB take the diss? Well, it's hard to say currently, but there is no doubt in anyone's mind that the rapper will be responding to Gucci, and probably soon. And there you have it, everything you need to know about rappers such as NBA YoungBoy, DaBaby, Lil Durk, Gucci Mane, and why they're ready to take on their ops, or already have.